the craft today takes everything you've got. Abusing some regulated substance sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get shit-faced? Sometimes you want to talk about how Hollywood is lame and how Disney has no shame. You want to be where people are sane, but we can sit down and just complain. You want to go where people know you're screaming. You want to go where people know you gotta have a little brains. You want to go where everybody knows you're sane.
What is up? Yeah.
Yay!
So we don't got Paul. What is up? Never fear, for I is here. Devil made me do it. Your host with a beef against the Holy Ghost. Back again here at our pub for another episode. Let's go around the horn, tell everyone who you are in case they don't know. We'll start off down there at the bottom with Nomi. How's it going?
Oh, it's going, and I'm happy to be back here at the pub.
Happy to have you back here at the pub.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Abby. How's it going, Abby?
Hi, folks. Abe.
Abby.
I just don't know how long that's going to keep on going.
Oh, it's gonna go on, dude. On your
The end of
deathbed,
time,
people
I'm
are gonna be
guessing.
calling you Abby. Yeah.
I love like 49 people just walking past my coffin going, "Oh, Abe, he was a bastard." And then you'll have the 50th one that go, "Abby,
Nope.
he was a good man."
You'll be on your deathbed and they'll be reaching up and you'll be like, "It's not Abby."
Yeah.
I had
Like,
Abe on
right,
a
motherfuckers.
right. I had Abe on a fairly serious live stream a couple of weeks ago, and I kept switching between Abe and Abby because I'm just in the habit of calling you Abby. It's so bad.
In this pub, you will always be Abby, okay?
Yeah, we were
Abby.
talking about some of the most heinous shit on earth.
Right?
And Samuel would just go, Abe, Abby, whatever.
Abe, Abby, why the long face?
Yeah,
Just go with it, dude. It's your thing.
yeah. So anyway, I'm still breathing. Glad to be here.
Yep.
That's good.
Next up, we have Static. How's it going, Static?
Oh, it's going. You know, Friday night. It's getting late. I don't have a topic yet. I'm looking for one.
That's how I am all the time. Like literally one of my bosses, Evan, always asks me, "So what are you going to talk about in the pub tonight?" And I go, "I don't know." He's all like, "You got like 2 hours, dude." I'm like, I'll figure something out. I always tell everyone when I tell
Piss
them,
off, Weasel.
whenever I tell anyone who's coming on the pub, I always go, bring a topic. I don't care what the topic is. It can be the weather, just as long as you want to have an honest discussion about it. So worst comes to worst, I'll talk about the weather. Next up, we have Kratos El Gratos. How's it going, man? Oh, he's away from
Cool.
the paper, I guess. Yeah, he's becoming
That good, huh?
Yeah,
No, I don't know
So
how I got
he doesn't
muted.
even need to speak. It's amazing. That's
Can you hear
a
me?
great place to be.
All right,
in.
we're
yeah.
good.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, good to be here. We got a movie night tomorrow with Cloud. It's going to be one of the 80s movies. I don't know yet. But
No.
yeah, I've got some extra topics I can share with the class if you need some, Static. Actually, a pretty good one for you if you want it. I'll put it in the chat.
Cool. Next up, we have Samuel Infamous. He has the power tonight because Paul couldn't be here, nor Gal, nor Shock. So yeah.
Yeah, it's we're a little short staffed tonight here at the pub, but I think we'll manage. I've got like 3 conversation starters. I was hoping everybody else brought something because that's all I've got, but we'll see how it goes. Glad to be here. Glad to not be talking about some of the shit I was just talking about on my live stream.
Him going on a date and eating snake steak.
Yep.
Shut up.
Yep. And using a snake as a flashlight Fleshlight. Yeah. So
What?
You need to go to Bag Dragon for that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what's
Or-
funny, Abe? You probably don't know this, but I have a sister who actually sells that shit in a shop that she owns.
Oh,
Is it
really?
used? New or used?
New. It's all new. It's all new. She can't legally sell the
Yeah,
used stuff.
you pay more if it's used.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of shop where you can like return an item.
I like how Abby was all like,
Is it-
really? Like
Yeah, it's not a Japanese vending machine.
No, it's not.
Korean.
We had, you
Nice.
know, it's funny actually. You mentioned that, Curtis. She had a shoplifter come in and steal a dildo, and he took it out of the package and shoved it in the back of his pants and made his getaway on a bicycle. So he was caught on like a bunch of security cameras. And the cops who were working the case, when they caught him, they asked her, they're like, so do you want your merchandise back? And she's like, no.
yeah.
I was
Gentlemen.
just thinking that they were asking the more pertinent questions like, how far up did it go?
And that's how Sam first met Dermy.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Dan.
What the hell did I just walk into?
Nothing good.
Dildo.
Something glorious.
I think the better question is what walked into you.
we broke Nomi. So Grant, how's it going, man?
Yeah, it's doing good. Happy to be here. And what the hell did you do to me?
She's gone.
It's
She's gone.
it's
Just-
like
just
this.
leave her running.
If something sets her off, she will continue to laugh for the next 5 minutes uncontrollably. You want to make it
Making
worse?
me
Let's
laugh.
make it worse. Check this out. Hey, Nomi, you're full screen. I don't think she can breathe, folks.
We might have
All
killed
right,
poor
someone
Nomi.
call the paramedics.
As long
Oh,
as she
I've
makes
missed
that
this.
sound every minute or so, she's good.
I got really hot. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. I'm burning. Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right, let's say hi to the chat real quick, and we'll get this thing started.
All right,
First up, first in, Triss. She is here for Nomi, not for me. There's no
Oh.
love for the devil. Fine. Next up, we got Beak. How's it going?
What's up, man? Long time
Next
no
up.
see.
Yep, we got Paul, late and gay.
Fuck Paul Hadouken.
Not my fault.
Yeah, fuck you, Paul.
Yeah, fuck Paul Hadouken. It's funny. I put in the chat on Gal's cooking the books this week. I put in there late and lesbian, but because I was working, I just had to blurt it out on my thing, which got other people in the kitchen like looking at me like, what the fuck is he doing? And it's yeah, and as it came out on the thing as late in lesbian, so I think Gal took it as I was calling her a latent lesbian, and so it was very weird. I was like, no, that's not what I meant. You're not a latent lesbian. Let's see who else.
You don't want to
We
be late and a lesbian. I hate that.
got- never want to
Sugary
be late.
timbers.
Yeah. Hey Cash, what's up? Cell Shade, what's up, man? Clinton Hausch, what's going on? We got Iron Oxide, hail. Weasel's in here.
Weasel.
Okay.
He's like, thought you were going to
Right.
sleep.
He can't sleep. No one can sleep during the pub. Got Silver, what's up? We got Cloud. What's up, Cloud?
You don't get to say
Gross.
gross to anything, dude.
Yeah. It's like Dermy calling people gay. It's like, yeah, dude, it's Paul
It's
calling
okay.
the kettle. Yeah. We got D-Day Direwolf. What's up, D-Day? We got Kel. What's up?
Okay.
And I believe that's everybody. There we are, caught up. Okay, so first
Cell shade.
topic. I said hi, Cell Shade, didn't I?
Yep.
Earlier?
You're right. You're right. You
Yeah.
did. You did. But did you say hi to yourself?
The actual devil. Oh, so you're
Yeah,
just
he's
coming
a
in
good
here
friend of mine.
taking, coming here taking my place. What?
So he's the one who made you do it.
Ban
It's not
him.
his body. Yeah, we can call me
What
Joe.
exactly is it? Derm?
Nothing good.
Yeah, let's not talk about what it is. You know you did it. You don't need everyone else to. First topic, as always, is mine, and I've been holding on to this for. Oh, that sounded dirty. I've been holding on to the topic for like 2 or 3 weeks, but a new one popped up that kind of evolved it too. So I'm gonna bring that up.
And you got to wash that shit once in a while.
Don't do that. You just causing trouble. Just walking up in here and making troubles. Let me find it. Damn it. Okay, there it is. All right. Bring up this. How do you make? There we go. Okay. Now I'm ready. Show screen. Present. And they are redoing Labyrinth.
Boo!
That's
This
no good.
I hope they make it gay. Uh,
they're going to.
I mean,
In all fairness, the original was a little gay.
yeah, like the Jareth's
Dance
codpiece alone
magic.
kind of gate up the set.
Yeah, Dance
Yeah.
Magic Dance.
Not my
Yeah,
favorite David
It
Bowie
was
movie.
gay magic, so it was fine.
Yeah, gay magic. This also goes along with they are remaking or making a sequel. I'm not 100% sure of Goonies, which is retarded, and Gremlins,
You wanna know
also
what's funny?
retarded.
What's funny about Goonies was, I think it was last year at Orlando. I asked the panel because Gary was up there. It was either Orlando or MegaCon. I can't remember, but I asked them like, what property do you think Hollywood is going to ruin next that they haven't gotten their hands on? And my guess was Goonies, and sure enough, here it is.
I think
You know-
the sequel to Goonies is probably going to take a much more 21st century approach to the subject. And it's just going to be called Gooners.
Yeah,
It's like they all grew up to be porn addicted incels.
now you've got 3 really
Especially,
good actors.
especially the little Asian boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he's made a comeback.
That boy grew up to be Philip Chan.
They grow people.
The problem I have is not so much Labyrinth. It's a very I think though it has a very devoted fan base and there will be pissed people. Same thing with Gremlins, but I think that Goonies could be put as like one of the sacred cows. It's not the first time they've stepped on a sacred cow because they did it with Indiana Jones, but
See,
it could get like people really pissed.
Well,
and
the next one
Goonies-
that they'll do to piss people off will be something like Mighty Ducks. That'll
Oh
be a
my
remodel
God.
Oh, yeah.
telling.
you got Keenan Thompson that was in
They
there.
already had that Mighty Duck show.
yeah, they've had the
They've
show.
They've also had
Oh, well,
sequels
there you
to that
go.
already.
I knew it'd happen eventually.
They were like direct to VHS.
Mm.
But,
But no, anyway, with Robert Eggers doing Labyrinth, I think it's going to be great. Honestly, he doesn't miss.
But
Yeah,
Bo-
he's a great director, and I trust him more than I do other ones, obviously. But it's still just
well, let me say about Goonies. I think that one has the potential to actually be good if it's a sequel, just because of the actors involved. Because you have Josh Brolin, who was Thanos recently. You have the Asian guy he's made a comeback. And then you've
Philip
got
Chan, yeah.
Is Ki Hui Kwan or something like that? is
yeah,
his
that
name?
guy. He's in a
Bless you.
couple of good things. Or
Well,
Yes,
that's-
yes, thank you.
His role was good in a couple of meh things, but
was-
and then you got the
he
guy
was
who
in,
played Samwise. I forget his name.
everything.
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin.
John
yeah.
Astin. Yep.
Dude, I
Um,
don't care to see Sean Astin in anything else ever again.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's burnt. I
He
burnt out
became
on
a
him.
major cuck over the last year for some reason.
But
you know, he's
but-
actually the adopted son of, is it John Astin? The guy who played the first Gomez Adams.
Gomez.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. Well, I think it has the potential to be good if it's good writing, but I don't really have too much of a hope for it. Now,
There's
with
a couple of things like with this I don't know if they want to make a movie about an aging rock star like simping after a teenage girl, like there are 100 other options, right? First
Yep,
of all,
R.
secondly,
Kelly's in jail.
didn't I thought I saw something recently about Robert Eggers talking about his next movie was going to be a werewolf movie, not this.
Yeah, he's doing a werewolf one, but I
Well, it doesn't say
that
when
one
it's gonna be made.
is. I think that one they said was 2027, and I think this one was supposed to be 2030. From
Jeez. Don't
The-
tell me that year.
I'm not
like
planning
it's-
that far ahead. Fuck.
Yeah, no one does.
Don't say that
Uh,
year like it's this close. I don't like that.
With the Goonies one, I can see two
it's
things.
closer than
that-
2020 was.
Yeah, I know.
Well, actually, it's
Um,
not. But it's fun to say.
Ugh.
Either it's going to be a some sort of prequel or sequel, and they're going to just recast all the original characters, which I would hate because they're not going to be those characters, and you just know they're going to fuck that up.
Its
Uh,
best case
bad
scenario is if it's a sequel, and that's still not going to be good.
But if
Well,
they do a sequel with, it's probably going to be their kids, the next generation of Goonies. But the only problem is, how are they going to play that off? There's another treasure somewhere out there in Astoria.
It doesn't have to be their kids.
The only way it could
No, it's
really work
it's the same
is
treasure.
if-
They didn't find all of it.
is
That
if
was
they
the
after
point.
the boat.
if they have a sequel movie where they have the original characters come back, they're all grown up, they've got families, they've got kids, they've got the same kind of dynamic, but it becomes like a backdoor pilot of sorts into a kids TV show. That could work.
They've had success with like the Karate Kid show.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
you could do something along the same lines with the Goonies. But if it's a remake, then they can at least get Gorlock to play Sloth. But
You know, they could go a horror route too, like Sloth snaps and starts hunting them down decades later.
that's a horror movie. Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can. I can
Astoria
see
Chainsaw
Gorlock.
Massacre.
Yeah, I can see Gorlock breaking through chains to get to a candy bar. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Gorlock doesn't have the energy for that. Come on.
She eats through the chains. But yeah, like these are just it got me kind of concerned because, like I said, I was hoping that we really were over these, and maybe we are. Like I said, maybe these will be absolutely great, and I'm worrying for nothing. That's very well possible. But like I said, these are just movies that were so
They're iconic.
key to my childhood. Yeah, like I watched these movies hundreds of times, especially Goonies. I watched that every year since I was, a kid. So at this point, like,
Now,
don't wanna
has
say my
Gal
age.
not seen that or does she not like it? I forget which.
She hasn't seen it. She doesn't care to.
I don't think she has to.
So
Something's wrong with that girl.
Yeah, it's fine. She watches stuff that I fucking don't want to see too. So whatever.
Hey, my fellow
Like
male
baseball.
monkey.
What's up, Kenzo? Yeah, it's baseball is boring as fuck, and I don't care who disagrees with me on that. The
So the
problem
real-
that I'm seeing here is, and I said this on Mellow Mondays, Devil. I think you might remember, is that this. So when David Lynch passed, David Lynch kind of embodied a certain spirit of, however you felt about his products, right? Because some of them were batshit insane.
Yeah.
But he was about taking risks with filmmaking and with writing and these things, and he kind of embodied that spirit. Him and John Carpenter, and that is severely lacking in modern movie making. And this is just more fucking examples of exactly that. They're not trying anything. They're just going back to the well of something that was successful fucking 35 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the real question with the Labyrinth one is, who do you think they would get to play David Bowie? That's a hard
Pete
one.
Davidson.
Oh God, don't.
Well, I was trying to think musician wise, and I'm like,
Just anybody.
would they go
Honestly, I
Post
think with the current
Malone?
state of technology, probably David Bowie.
That's
Yeah.
possible.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
that'd be
fuck
fun.
that.
I mean, you've got enough androgynous people in Hollywood to choose from.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
What's her name?
That's
One who played.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
right.
One who
Yeah.
played Kitty Pryde. I bet you'd be her, him, whatever it is.
Did you see
that's
Michelle
the girl.
Obama?
Yeah.
Michelle Obama dancing around with her fucking thing just hitting either side of her dress. Dance magic, dance magic. Just everyone's all like,
That only works if you get in. What's her face? The
Ellen
the
Page.
blonde lesbian chick, Ellen. Yeah,
Ellen.
it only
Ellen
works if you get
DeGeneres.
her to play with, like, one of the Fireys or something and take her own head off and throw other people.
Ellen
You
DeGeneres.
shouldn't
more
be
like.
talking about Big Mike like that. She's a handsome lady.
Ellen kind of looks like the little trolls in the goblins that are in the thing.
Yeah.
You remind
Right.
me of the babe. What babe? And there's Ellen just in a little armor. No, that's
Everyone
gonna
on
be.
the dance floor was like, dude, you need to tuck better.
She could play
They
Hoggle
have-
for sure. She looks just like him.
Ooh, Jeff Goldblum. He could do it. Oh yeah, that would be my pick.
The labyrinth
Yeah,
finds a way.
he's like gangly, and he's way too old at this point.
Yeah,
but-
that's the problem. Is
Yeah.
I don't know who they could get to. Oh God, you know who they're gonna get just because he's androgynous, just like David Bowie was.
Bill
for his-
Skarsgård.
yeah, I could see that.
Milo
No.
Yiannopoulos.
Well, yeah, but no, that Harry Styles, that freaking gay One Direction kid.
Oh yeah.
He
oh,
would
God.
have no problem wearing flamboyant shit, dancing around like
Ooh.
a pixie.
Robert
Yeah, he does it already
Pattinson.
on like red carpets and shit,
Chalamet.
doesn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Timothy
too young.
Chalamet. Yeah, he might be too young.
He looks too young.
If they got Milo Yiannopoulos to do it, I'd go see it.
All of a
I'd go
sudden,
see
like
it
in
if
the
they
middle
got
of the
Nick
song.
Fuentes to do it.
Now that you
Speaking of
guys said
homos.
that freaking film of Destiny blowing someone's Nick Fuentes, I'm like, oh God, I never want to see that dude again.
Allegedly, there's no
Yeah,
evidence that
alleged-
that's actually
yeah.
him, but that's the theory. Yeah.
Allegedly.
It's
I
a good
think-
it's a good troll.
I think Robert Pattinson could work too.
Yeah, he's got that fruity look to him.
Too manly.
What are you talking about, manly?
You can take the edge off with some
half
makeup.
of his movie's been him glowing. I'm sorry, he ain't
Yeah.
that manly.
Then you
Uh,
clearly haven't
do
seen.
some makeup
You
with
clearly
long
haven't
hair.
seen any of his other films. Then
I've not
Robert
seen-
Pattinson,
I've
right,
not seen any
that
of his other gay pornos. No.
when he played Batman, right, prior to actually doing the film, he came out with this whole spiel about saying, oh, well, I think it's, borderline toxic masculinity that every Batman has to be buff. Basically an excuse not to fucking work out.
Yeah, I remember that.
One of the greatest roles you could possibly get. And now, apparently, for a sequel in a universe that is going to shortly be terminated,
That works.
he's working out like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Robert Pattinson, I could see him doing it. I just don't think anyone they pick would be as good as David Bowie. I just
No.
don't. But I do believe Cloud is right on point there.
they'll get. You know who they'll get? They'll get the black chick from Wicked.
No, I got it. I got
Oh
it.
God!
that's
You're probably right. You're probably right. to be
No.
honest.
I got the perfect pick, and there's no argument. Tilda Swinton,
Tilda Swinton.
She's kind of
the ancient one. I give
Oh
her-
shit!
I could see
Yeah, she's
she's been in a ton of shit. Some of us are old
Yeah.
enough to remember her from things like Constantine, and
Yeah.
there was this drama I saw,
Yeah.
this British drama I saw with her in a fucking love triangle back in the 80s that it was weird. But anyway, she's been around for a
Yeah.
minute.
I remember her in Constantine. She played the Archangel Lame. Yeah, like I don't know.
She is
There's
a great
there-
actress, though.
yeah.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, she is.
Jared Leto would
Jared
love.
Leto.
Jared Leto would love to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he can take 5 minutes break from his cult.
I'm so glad they stopped hiring that guy for movies.
It's morbid.
They it's
He's not a
Morbid
good
Time.
actor.
I like I said, I'm sure there's plenty of people who could play it. I just don't think they'll do as good. Not to mention the person would have to sing. That's kind of key to the role, is being able to sing the songs, and they're going to have new songs, I'm sure.
Well, I
so-
mean, if that's the case, then they're probably definitely going to get Leto in then.
Taylor Swift.
oh God,
She doesn't need a wig.
yeah. Ugh, she is a
Yeah.
goblin
He
queen.
does look a little goblin-esque, yeah.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
got a,
Ariana Grande. I mean, she looks like another worldly type creature right now.
Did he have the original Karen haircut though? Look at that.
No, that's what
No.
we used to call a mullet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the
A
80s,
mullet. It's a mullet.
and it's a power mullet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That mullet got all the ladies.
That's
That
the
mullet looks
glam
like-
rock haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Karen
Yeah.
in the front though.
Yeah.
Karen in the front, party in the back. That
Yeah.
just sounds so wrong. Like, you think even the Karen in the front would be bitching about the party in the back,
Yeah.
like ruining it for
Yeah.
everyone?
I want to see the manager, sir.
yeah, yeah.
if there-
I have a problem with the noise coming from the back.
No, the Karen in the front would
there's-
always be complaining that her husband kept asking for the party in the back.
If there's one thing that we need to take back from the activists in this country, it's that we had all these great punk hairstyles back in the day. They took all of them and made them bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see everyone with a mullet on the panel, just for the hell of it. Like, I wish somebody could photo. Like, no one's showing their face. I'm the only one who's stupid on camera here. But if I could have every single one of you a picture of you guys with a mullet, it would make me a happy man.
Hey,
I got a
Honestly, it
photo of
wouldn't
me
be
about
that
15 years
difficult.
ago.
Yeah.
You know, a serious man is just going to take a picture of the panel, even with almost all of us without our faces showing, and he's just going to Photoshop a mullet on top of our
Yeah.
icons.
Yep.
I would like that. I might use that as my profile picture. You can look for this. If you just
That's great.
look up Mexican Kratos on Google Images, you can find this picture.
Mexican Kratos, and yeah, give him a mullet.
Yeah.
Green Ranger with a mullet.
Oh yeah.
Outside
Outside of the
Static
helmet.
showed his face, so that's no problem. So has
He already has a
Grant. Sam, you'll have to use his little his avatar with a mullet, and Nomi with a
Yeah.
mullet. Yeah, we're gonna have to give you a mullet.
She's already got one.
I
A
already do
mullet.
have one.
Yeah, she's at least 90% of the way there.
I thought you were going to say she's 90% mullet.
I am hair. I think I would look good with a mullet, but I actually do that in real life. I use that as part of like my hair. One of the way how I do my hair when I go to work, I just do a half ponytail. Boom, mullet.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you feel about this? Haven't heard your opinion. Do you you think it's gonna go good, or are you like, why are they doing this to me again?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm optimistic about it, but the thing is, I've just grown so old and tired of like, there's a reboot. Like,
Mhm.
God. Like, okay, he did a good job on Nosferatu. I'll give him that. But it's more of like, yeah, it's gonna be on a different take. Like, oh, oh no, no. Don't do this.
Does the Labyrinth have any special meaning to you? Did you watch that a bunch as a kid?
Yes, I did. Well, not a bunch as a kid because I wasn't allowed to watch it, but like when I would go to my best friend's house and like sneakily watch it when
Right.
my parents weren't around, I was like, oh, I really liked it. So I don't know. I think it's special to me because, well, no, Jim Henson was already passed away by then. Yeah. So like it's all the Muppets and everything singing and dancing to it. It's the Babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, no, I like Labyrinth, so I'm hopeful for it. It's just more of like, but that's like a cult classic. You can't mess with cult classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My older
Yeah.
sister had a woman boner for that movie.
It's the movie's pretty good. I watched it as a kid. It was great. Another thing that concerns me, though, I mean, especially since somebody on the panel brought up that they might just CGI, undead David Bowie into the fucking thing. They're probably CGI the whole thing, which is unfortunate because the original was a marvel of practical effects and optical illusions. It was incredibly well done.
I'd like to see practical effects make a comeback.
You think?
Me too.
Yeah, you think that Jim Henson's son, even though he's a leftist prickbag, wouldn't let him do that because he would still own the rights. It was a Jim Henson production, so even though they sold it to the studio, they didn't sell the rights. I doubt. So you think he'd insist on doing the puppetry part because that's where he makes his money. That's his company does.
Yeah,
So-
but the last thing they did was that Muppets Most Wanted, wasn't it? And how long ago was that? That was like 8-9 years ago.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, they did have like a Muppet show on ABC.
I mean, and then as much as I dislike Grogu, that puppet looks really good. The practical one.
That puppet's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see because it's not like we can stop it. But yeah, I wish they would just leave our damn childhoods alone. This is, like I said, it's. I don't want to know.
It's not even their childhoods either, because a lot of the guys making these decisions, making these movies, are too fucking young to remember it from the first time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll see. That's all we can do. So who has the next topic?
You know what? I got a topic.
You got a topic. What?
I got a topic. Best Microsoft franchise.
Are we talking about like Windows, or are we talking about?
I'm
other
talking
video game
about
companies
the
they
video
bought?
game. Best Xbox franchise.
Oh, so which studio have they bought that had the best content? Let's see. I mean, Bungie.
Sam, when you think of an Xbox franchise, what do you think?
I actually am not an Xbox guy. I don't. I've never owned one. I don't play on Xbox, so I don't know.
Kratos.
So the only one
That's Sony.
that obviously the most iconic one is Bungie's Halo, but again, like they bought all of their franchises.
Yes, but that also came out like with the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nomi, what is
Man,
do you-
it's you know the answer. It's Halo. Like,
I mean, they own Call of Duty now, don't they?
Abby,
do you have
what do-
Call of Duty?
Abby? What when you hear Xbox franchise, what do you think?
Halo generally. But if you're talking about Microsoft specifically, I think of Age of Empires.
Okay. And then Grant, I don't know if you're there. You're muted.
He's British. You have to keep him.
So it has to be Doom.
Doom. Okay, the one that they just got.
Yep, the one that they literally just got, so therefore now they own it all.
Oh
Okay.
no! What about Minecraft? Classic Microsoft.
Yeah, but they bought that ages ago, and the only way that they've actually made any money out of the actual game itself
Yeah.
is by just sheer merchandise, and that's it. Merchandising alone.
The real game
Because
Awards
everyone on the
did not
planet already had a
nominate
copy.
Halo for fucking Microsoft franchise.
Well, it's up to
How
the
do you forget
who-
that?
Hey, James B.
That's up
Yeah,
to the people who came up with the nominees. Apparently, It's on them.
yeah. Like I said, I can't see a reason leaving it off. That is like Xbox's Mario. Is the game that kind of launched the system and made it popular in begin with.
what were the
Master Chief.
nominees?
Master Chief is the Xbox mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were the nominees though?
Minecraft, Doom, and I don't even remember what the other one was. It was like fucking
Minesweeper.
Elder Scrolls. or some shit.
I'm with Kenzo. I'm gonna go
Oh.
with Solitaire.
You
was
know what?
Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
I don't have a problem with Minesweeper, Solitaire, or even the space
Pinball.
Pinball.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
pinball. I think the other one was Call of
Well.
Duty, and then wasn't it Doom that won?
Duty.
Doom 1.
But like,
They've owned
You know.
Doom for like all of like 3 years.
that's the kind of thing where, if you think it should be unnominated, then go nominate it, and you have the power to do it.
How many
then-
people missed Halo? No. Yes, I have the power to do it, but my one vote wouldn't have counted against all of the other votes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and how much of it was like everybody putting in for a nominee was like, well, obviously everybody is gonna nominate Halo, so I'm gonna try to put in Minecraft or whatever. And
No,
then
that's
nobody
retard
did.
shit. You put in who you want to win.
Oh yeah, but you're right. That'd be like not putting Mario in for Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah.
But does
And-
Mario need another award? That's
Yes.
another thing.
Yes, he does. That plumber can never have enough.
I feel like Mario
Mhm.
gets left behind too, though.
I think it's his Italianness that makes him greedy, not the plumbing.
Something to
Well,
say something
he's
that'll
also
get us
half
taken off
Jewish.
YouTube.
It's just he's Italian Jew.
That's why he's chasing after all the coins.
Yeah, he's all
Yep.
like money. Adam is all like somewhere. He's all like, "Is Devil talking shit?"
His Jew senses are tingling.
yeah,
Every
I
day of his
Oh,
life.
sorry, I changed my vote. Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's the best franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but that actually is one of Microsoft's best-selling
One of their oldest and
series
longest
of all
ones, yeah.
times, and one of the
Well,
oldest,
it's also
yeah.
one of the ones that they actually
Yes, it's
created.
really cel
Yeah.
shaded.
Yeah.
1 out of the 20.
And it was good.
Oh god, I think I played it once.
They took out the ability to crash into the Twin Towers, which was annoying. That everyone was doing afterwards. We're all doing that at school.
Yeah, to be
What's
honest,
the point of
that's the only reason
cosplaying
I
as a-
play it now.
Yeah, what's the point of cosplaying as a terrorist if you can't drop a plane on somebody's house, right?
I
Just
know.
Yeah,
look-
well, I mean,
the-
you're flying to the Pentagon still, but
Teacher sitting at the front of the class where everyone's on their computer, all of a sudden you hear Mr. Grant go, Allah Akbar.
Allahu
What the
Akbar.
hell is he doing? Taking out
Be-
Allah's will on the infidels.
Little does he
He's
know. It's
flying
like,
into the Pentagon. Assalamu alaikum, bitches.
little does he know it's like Ender's Game, and they get all of like the best players to pilot real planes remotely without telling them.
Oh, jeez.
There
Actually,
was a
do
piece
train
of,
drone pilots like that.
Oh yeah.
There was a piece of software years ago that we used to use in film class because it was free, where you could basically make it was like a kids game
Mm-hmm.
where you could recreate scenarios in Lego, virtual Lego. Guess what the number one scenario was that everyone came up with?
Films of fighting.
First and foremost, before they actually started to create the scenarios for their short films or whatever.
Was it 9/11?
I'm guessing, yeah.
It was 9/11, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Lego 9/11.
I've told this story before. Like, I remember when Trump first got elected the first time, and they were having like Minecraft was having a spastic attack because people were naming their maps Trump land and all this shit, and they got all pissy about it. And I remember I played Minecraft only for a short period of time and only with essentially my cousins. He had a server, and I went on his server and built Trump Tower to piss him off. And that's my only thing with that. But I heard that everyone was doing it. That they were building Trump Towers on all these different servers and pissing off whiny little bitches. But yeah, I would say you're right. The fact that Halo wasn't even on the list makes no sense, because if these are things people are putting on there, like you did a poll of us, and we all pretty much said, Halo. How the hell could all the people voting and they didn't get enough people say Halo to get it on the list even?
Yeah. And
That makes no
They
sense.
only had 3 options, whereas Nintendo and Sony had 4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the risk of putting it up to the voters. I mean, you're not going to get stuff that makes logical sense all the time, I guess. But
The dangers of democracy.
I also noticed that and thought it was weird. But and then I was like, well, it's not 100% surprising.
Yeah.
Like if it was an industry-controlled thing, obviously it would be on the list because they're going to
Yeah,
suck
but
their dick anytime they
Halo
can.
is synonymous with the success of the Xbox.
Yeah, it's their key. It's like the linchpin of the whole thing.
the only reason
Yeah.
that they decided to upgrade the Xbox was because they created a new Halo game.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
literally how they're just going. What else can we do in Halo? Well, we've got this new thing we're working on. Does the hardware work? No, build a machine around it. Let's go.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm arguing for is like it's because like if you have somebody who's centrally in charge of it, who's making the list or whatever, they're obviously going to include it. But when you have like a blind system where everybody's submitting, nominees blindly and it's completely up to them, and then you just don't end up with it on the list. I mean, it's not impossible that happens.
I get your argument.
Yeah.
All those people are retarded.
I agree.
Well,
I
it's-
100% agree with you, but
like-
it's on them.
Static pointed out earlier, like Gears of War. I understand Gears of War. I think it should be on there because it's a great franchise, but I get why it's not. It's not, a necessity of the Xbox. It's just one of their best games series.
It's not as popular, but
Yeah,
it's underrated.
yeah. But with, like I said, with Halo, you just can't deny that is the Xbox. It is their key game. It is their key thing. Like you said, Master Chief has, like Mario, spread beyond the game. You have Master Chief skins in other games. You have the fact that he is the de facto mascot of Xbox. The game launched it and made the Xbox what it was. I don't think it would have sold half as good as it did if it didn't have Halo, because Halo was a phenomenon at the time. I remember everyone was playing it.
Now, unless
outside
that
of-
category was talking about like the best of the year, and there just wasn't any Halo content this year, but I don't think that's what it was.
No, because they had Minecraft on there.
Yeah, it's true.
I was at a Halloween dress up thing about 15 years ago.
What has Halo done for me lately?
Yeah, exactly.
Show you man butt. That's what the hell it's done.
They even had
And
the
there was a guy, right, who was at the party dressed as Master Chief, and nobody knew who he was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this
They
was
even had-
only 15 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, that
They
was
even
back when
had
it was in its peak.
they had the sound director as a host or whatever on the show.
Well,
No
to
problem,
to be fair, the Halo show doesn't even know what Halo is either. So
Hey, real way to
Yeah, fair enough.
gaming
Yeah.
clips. Yeah.
I-
So yeah,
It's I understand the people have spoken, but Microsoft only had 3.
Oh.
Like there's I'm not saying that there's weird shenanigans going on. It just doesn't make any damn sense.
Mm.
I've got the perfect video clip. Hold on. Let me just paste it in here for you to play, because I don't want to deal with screen sharing. This is the perfect argument to sum up what you are saying, Static.
let's see. I'll try to play it, but remember my playing shit is crappy. So
I can pull it up if you want.
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah.
Whatever you wanna do.
Hold
Yeah.
on one sec.
It's a great classic clip.
Yes. This is good.
Yeah.
One sec. And
I'm also gonna send you all the video memes because you have the best internet. So
all right, I'm sharing it.
all right, add to stage. There we go.
Because democracy basically means
I know this one.
government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
I love how the subtitles
There.
had his inner monologue. That was a good one.
I know.
Yeah,
wise words.
so on point now.
It's a fair point. I mean, you can't really deny that.
That's why we're a republic, not a democracy.
Yep.
There you go.
Yes.
Technically,
Constitutional republic.
yeah. I've heard Stephen Crowder go off on this one before now, where he's like, we're not a democracy, we're a constitutional republic. And I'm like, okay, well, democracy is a mechanism, not
Yeah.
a definition of government.
You can have 100% democracy, and it's not recommended.
I have no idea what
Yeah.
the SpongeBob clip is. Is anyone know what that is?
I nope.
CNN SpongeBob clip.
I'm curious.
Oh,
now.
the guy. Fucking Jim Acosta was going after some Republican representative, and the representative said something like, "Yeah, that's because this is CNN. There's more people watching SpongeBob right now." Some shit like that.
Oh, and CNN.
Yeah.
That's not a lie. Like literally their ratings, anything, infomercials. They've had infomercials on at like late night ones that have got better ratings than or viewership than CNN shows. More people are interested in like a special mop head than freaking hearing Jim Acosta speak.
Nice.
All right, we have in the private chat, Abby, you got a picture here, right?
Yep.
Let's
So
It's
see.
the next topic.
Somebody
Next
also,
topic.
Weasel already came through with a mullet picture of me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Is that what you put in there?
yeah. I just put that.
All right, let's look at the picture, then we'll go to the next topic. I'm gonna share the screen. Where is it at? There we go. Okay. Oh, nice. That actually looks pretty damn badass, dude.
Yeah, I might use that one. Not as
You're gonna
Mexican as I want, but still good.
If you come to Vegas like that, you're gonna get all the ladies.
I don't think I can grow that much hair in this short amount of time. Get a wig though.
All I hear is excuses, dude.
Beard I could do.
I think
I
I
kinda
cut
do
that
that.
amount of hair off daily.
From where?
His pubes, man. They're growing like freaking.
It's a jungle down there, man.
Yeah. Every day he's got to pull down his trousers and get the clippers out.
Get
Take
the
bush
lawnmower
down.
out. Jesus.
All right. Next topic. I don't know how this is a topic. Are you trying to tell us this is a good candy bar? Is that what you're trying to start here?
This
Copic.
is a delicious chocolate bar that we have in the UK.
Is that hazelnut?
I've heard of this. I
Mm.
think Anna's
So-
mentioned it.
Mhm.
It's just hazelnut. What else does it? Just the hazelnut cream inside chocolate, or is there more to it than just?
It says
Yeah,
soft
it-
nougat.
Yeah, it literally says in the top there.
Smooth
Okay,
caramel
everything's
It's way
center.
too
Yeah,
small.
try that.
Look at the bigger
Hmm
milk chocolate, hazelnut, soft nougat, and smooth caramel.
It kind of sounds like a hazelnut flavored Milky Way.
Okay, so topic
Yeah,
bar.
not far off. Yeah.
You gonna send us some of these, Abby?
I was
Maybe.
gonna say, Abby, you need to plan ahead. You need to know like months ahead the next time you're going to pull a stunt like this, so that you know
Yeah.
everyone who's going to be on the show, and you send it to them beforehand so we can have a conversation.
You can't bring up candy bars we can't try, man. What kind of shit are you
Jesus
pulling
Christ,
here?
if I were to do that, I'd be feeding the entire fucking United States. I'd
I
be
don't think anybody need any more
single-handedly
food.
shipping mountains of food to the US. Like, try all this shit. Fuck your opinions about British food.
That's the only way. That's the only way you're
My
gonna change my
opinions
mind.
about
man.
British food are perfectly valid.
Yeah.
It may be valid, but they're not correct. So
Special delivery. There's Bobble and Squeak and Bangers and Mash and Toad in Your Hole and shit coming.
Blood sausage.
Spotted
Gross.
dick,
showed up your
Yeah,
hole, son.
spotted dick and
fucking blood pudding.
Beans on toast. What is wrong with you?
yeah. Oh God. British
Okay,
food is torture.
our beans. Fucking hell, we're on it again. Oh my god! Right, our beans are different from your beans. Even the
They-
ones that are from the
Yeah,
same
they're
brand.
smaller. They're not as.
No, our beans have bigger dicks. They don't fuck about.
Your beans pay taxes for tea. You know?
You're right. We don't have any dicks in our beans.
We like our beans like we like our
Did I
women.
break you?
Dickless.
Okay, our beans also have bigger tits. They're trans beans. Okay, stop fucking around. They please the entire crowd.
Are they girl beans?
Girl beans.
I really wish Abby could come to Vegas. I would love to torture this man with good food.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we could get him
I
the.
wish you would all come to London.
Fucking biscuits and gravy, dude.
Yes.
Biscuits and
Yeah.
gravy.
I'm
those two
threatening you
women-
with a bad time.
If I can't believe if we one, I don't want to get knifed to death, but thank you.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
perpetual risk.
we shoot our murder victims in the States, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in the UK, we like to see our victims die. We like to see the souls leave their bodies.
Abby gets
as
up all
we're
close. He
running
goes,
from their
he goes,
faces.
open your eyes.
as we
I like to
them
see the lights
bleed
go out.
Like Jack the Ripper or something. They've all turned into savages.
Yeah, if you're gonna kill someone, do it proper, you fucking cowards.
Every time you
on
stab
the-
him, you go, there we are.
On the topic of Jack the Ripper, though, like you got to hand it to the guy. As brutal as his killings were, like there was a kind of sophistication to the alphabetical way in which he laid out their organs.
Like I watched this show not too many years ago where the guy who was like the great grandson of H.H. Helms thought he might be Jack the Ripper too, because there was timeline that he was looking into and it just fit that he would have been in London
Yeah.
at that time. And being that he was already obviously totally okay with slaughtering people, that he might be he had the medical training. He looked a lot like the pitcher with the mustache, obviously. And I'm watching this show and I'm so intent. I'm like, holy crap, this is blowing my mind, just for at the end to go, nope, it's not. He wasn't.
The fundamental flaw in that argument was that H.H. Holmes would have had to completely change his MO, which is something that serial killers typically are pathologically unable to do. And there was another killer around the time shortly after Jack, about 3 to 4 months after Jack the Ripper disappeared in England, who committed several crimes across the United States and associated territories. But they were so far apart and the population was so spread out and thin at that time that nobody put the pieces together. They think that there may have been a guy who was keeping up with the MO, but over in the stateside, which is why they never found him in England. However, they haven't proven that either.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was like somebody from the aristocracy or something like that who just went
Did
out
you
and
see
that's
From
how
Hell,
they
dude?
got the
It was
knowledge.
totally plausible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they would have been able to travel freely at night, whatever time of day. They could have gone from country to country, and nobody would have suspected them of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hold on, I just realized something. This isn't what Devil meant by bring a topic.
Yeah, he kind of skirted the rules there, but now I do want to try this candy bar, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, try it.
And somehow we've gone from a chocolate bar to who
Serial killer.
was who was the real most prolific serial killer of the 19th century.
I mean, it was H.H. Holmes, dude. Like the murder mansion, the guy, they think, they're not sure, but they think that they found the remains of over 100 fucking people in there.
Yeah, and it's
he
also
was,
thought
he was the guy who put people in walls and shit like that, wasn't he?
And
yeah,
acid
more.
baths, and he had
Yeah.
fucking ovens and shit. Like it was the death mansion.
the stuff he did has inspired so many like movies and like caricatures of serial killers. House on Haunted Hill, freaking based essentially the acid bath. Yeah, was based on his thing.
The original one, mind you, with
Yeah.
fucking Vincent Price.
Yeah. What he did was he built this mansion. If for people who don't know, there's people who don't know about H.H. Holmes. He built a mansion he had been killing before that. He just found the most efficient way to do it. He built this mansion, essentially
In Chicago.
scammed his way into it during the World's Fair. And he had it built with trapdoors, with gas mains that go into rooms, with a vault that when you went into, it could be closed and trap you in there, and he would kill you in there, suffocate you to death. He had used laundry chutes to drop bodies down from any floor he could get to a place to drop a body down. He was killing people left and right in this place, and he'd put them in the basement, take off their skin and all the muscle and stuff, and then sell their bones to colleges for their, the bones you see seen up in that they show people. He was a sociopath to like the nth degree, had no remorse for any of it. He didn't get caught and didn't get stopped till he had a partner in crime, this crazy guy who liked the money, wasn't into the killing, just liked getting the money. And he got insurance on the guy and killed him to collect the insurance. Then after he did that, the wife started asking questions. So he actually convinced her to let him take her 3 children on this, trip across America. And he ended up killing the children to collect insurance on them too. It was always about money with him. He's very, I want money. And that's what finally got him caught. Was finally the mom's all like, can I talk to my kids? And he sent back a message. No, you can't. I'm sorry. They don't seem to be here right now. I think they ran away or some shit. And she actually went to the authorities. And when they looked into it, they found the kids' bodies. And that's what finally brought him down. Then they went to the hotel and started taking it apart. And that's when they found corpses, bodies, all the traps and booby traps and things he had put throughout this entire hotel to kill people. It was just
he was doing it for like a decade or more. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
All those laws they have in the UK about not being able to renovate buildings because they're historical. I bet you they're all just to hide the bodies.
Well, think of all of that, and they, people out there call YouTubers grifters,
right? Here, let me take your kids on this cross-country trip where I'm absolutely, definitely, positively not going to kill them for the insurance money.
Yeah,
it's
exactly. Honest.
At least Hermie isn't that kind of grifter.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't know what he has buried on his property. That's not speak till we know,
or in his closet.
That was actually a storyline in one of Britain's most popular soap operas at one point. There was a show called Brookside that was set in Liverpool. And one of the characters murdered someone and buried the victim under the patio. And it was like the most controversial thing ever at the time.
See, this is why you don't eat beans on toast. You're weird people. Just bring it back.
Just try it. Just try it. Not the burying people under patios.
I'm pretty sure that
if
I try beans on toast, I'm gonna end up with a bunch of bodies out behind the shed.
That's what I'm saying. One leads to the other.
I could just see Sammy. He puts the beans on the toast. He takes one bite, and his eye starts twitching.
Like,
and
somebody's got to die.
The Kill Bill music
playing, in the background. And then we never see Larry again.
The character was called Beth Jordash. It was actually played by Anna Friel, who actually had a brief career in Hollywood.
Aaron, Lord, what's up?
And she also, I think, had the first lesbian kiss
Yeah.
in British television history.
Yeah. Amira earlier made us aware that's called carpet munching.
Yeah, we got an explanation from Amira about what carpet
There's-
munching is, in case we didn't know.
There's
Yeah.
an episode of Cow and Chicken where a bunch of women biker gang shows up, and they're implied to be lesbian because they show up and they start eating all of their carpet in the house.
Yeah, there was another episode of I Am Weasel, which is a spin-off of Cow and Chicken,
Yeah.
where I Am Weasel gets turned into a literal fairy with like wings and a little wand and shit, and he's looking at the buxom babe in the sports car that he was sitting next to, and he goes, "I must leave you now, for I have become a fairy."
He said the same thing leaving Vegas last year. That's
These shows are not for kids, by the way.
And there's a character with a red butt showing the whole time, so yeah. It's Devil.
I don't have a red butt.
Well, you were in that show, and we all saw it.
And Chicken's like chin thing looked an awful lot like a nutsack pretty much the whole time.
Like an 80-year-old man's nutsack, I think.
And you say that right as Tina comes in. Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Sorry.
She knows what
Tina's
she's
like
getting
your Luke Castley, dude.
Yeah, she. Every single time you say something bad, Tina's there to make you feel really guilty about it.
Right?
So okay, so we've beat the topic candy bar to death by not avoiding it completely. So okay, what's the next topic? Do you got one in there, Kratos? I think I saw. Or
You can go ahead.
I got just something. It's just a conversation starter. I'm just curious about what y'all might think here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up. Doop-a-doop-doop-doo. All right. I think that the tagline here, because dinosaurs make everything better, is absolutely true. I want to know what you got. What dinosaur and in which movie would you add one, and why?
Well, for a start, I would 100% see this.
Yes, yes. I need this to happen, Hollywood. Make it fucking happen.
Yeah.
Is the T-Rex
I'll do
the
it for it.
Exorcist here?
Yes, the T-Rex is the Exorcist.
And is it gonna rip the ghost or whatever out, the spirit out like
The demon?
ate the lawyer?
Yeah.
Rip the demon out like the lawyer on the toilet.
I'll
That'd
tell you
be-
right. I tell you right now, if I get inside you, ain't no T-Rex game me out. I'm just
Just-
saying.
I'm
I
just
can just
saying,
see-
dude. If you've seen the Exorcist, good luck breaking this thing's fucking neck.
Right.
Mhm.
I could see the T-Rex saying like the power
it's
of Christ compels you, and then rips the demon off the toilet.
The possessed girl is going to be like, your mother sucks cocks in hell. And the T-Rex is just like,
This is gonna be like
talk about my mama.
holding up a little crucifix.
I purged the
has
demon from.
anyone ever seen the alternate pilot of Archer where everybody is replaced by velociraptors?
No.
I don't think so. No,
Mm-mm.
that's pretty cool though too. I like
It's amazing.
I like the thing on the side there where it says, "Hasn't this been tried already?" And they're showing the poster for the Velocipaster.
Jesus,
Which
you
is-
in that movie.
Okay, I didn't do this one. This just came up, dude. But yeah, it's a great movie about a guy who gets cursed to turn into a velociraptor every time he gets busy, and then and then he kills evildoers and ninjas for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, ninjas, of course. Yeah.
There's no real explanation for why the fucking ninjas are in the movie, but he does kill a lot of them.
I like the fact as well that we jumped straight to, oh, well, ninjas. That's weird.
Right?
Not a man turning into a velociraptor
Right.
who is still somehow a priest.
Well, speaking of another movie with ninjas and dinosaurs, to prove the point of this tagline is Kung Fury, which is a great movie.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's on YouTube.
You know,
for free.
but like I guess the question is like what classic movie in any genre, right? Would you replace a character with a dinosaur? What kind of
All of them.
dinosaur?
All of them.
Labyrinth. I want to see a T-Rex sing Dance Magic Dance.
How about Song of the South with the N-word Saurus?
The Terminator, except the T-800. Terminator 2, by the way. The T-800 is just a T-Rex.
T-Rex, so come with me if you want to live, and then he eats John Connor 5 seconds later.
Yeah, he just eats everything.
The T-80 million BC.
There you go.
I mean, you could do like Terminator 2, and they're chasing the Connors through a fucking museum, and the T-1000 touches a dead Triceratops.
Scary Movie 2, where the T-Rex is trying to, hold his little hand out the window so that the guy can come back in.
Right?
Yeah.
I think.
What's Nomi's pick?
Yeah.
What's my pick?
Yeah, what movie do you think would be better with a dinosaur in it?
Like any kind of movie?
Tears of Endearment.
The Rocketeer.
Nice pick, Nomi.
Yeah.
The T-Rex with the rocket. He has rocket on it.
T-Rex with rockets on?
Well,
Forrest Gump.
just imagine like the Rocketeer just like flying around and everything, and then just like a massive T-Rex comes out of nowhere and just like takes a giant bite in the air trying to catch the Rocketeer, or the other way around. How you said it?
Yeah.
What if the villain was the T-Rex and he was like walking around with like a fucking Nazi armband?
A T-Rex with a rocket pack taking out Nazis. You've sold me.
Yeah, watch Conor Fury.
See, that's the movie I'd watch.
Watch Prince Fury.
Private Ryan, except all of the Germans are replaced with Nazi T-Rexes.
Right.
Nazi T-Rexes.
Let's go.
I guarantee you, if you look up Nazi T-Rexes, Kung Fury will come up.
Yeah. It'd be fun, like take Django Unchained and replace Django with a Stegosaurus.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't 100% say that, because there's a Russian movie called Iron Skies, I believe, where like the Nazis literally ride.
Finnish.
Yeah, was it Finnish? Ride dinosaurs in Hollow Earth and stuff. So that might come up. Nazi dinosaurs.
Oh yeah. Those films are fucking mental, but they are great. Great in a way that, something that is so bad it's good kind of way.
Back to the Future. Yeah, that's good.
So I'm replacing Arnold Schwarzenegger with a T-Rex in Predator.
That's gonna be a short movie.
I'll go meta.
No. Alien. Because you know how the xenomorphs take on the genetic traits of things that they impregnate? A xenomorph T-Rex.
They have that actually. Like literally, type it in right now.
Somewhere.
Yeah, they have a xenomorph T-Rex. I don't know where. I think it was from the comic books or something. But yeah, they do have a xenomorph T-Rex, and it's fucking badass looking.
I'll go. Here's my official answer. I'll go meta and say Jurassic Park, and all the humans are dinosaurs, but then all the dinosaurs are humans. And all the humans get out and start eating the dinosaurs.
But like all the
dinosaurs.
All the dinosaurs live on a soy diet, so they're terrified of a normal human being.
That's so fucked up. Jesus.
I'm in.
Triceratops centipede.
Oh God.
You know what would be more fucked up? Is if it was an Ankylosaurus centipede.
Right?
Because they're the ones with fucking club tails with spikes coming out of them.
I don't know, because of the Triceratops, in order to get the mouth to make contact, the spikes have to penetrate.
Exactly.
And they've got sharp beaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And big armored fucking heads as well. Shit.
That's not happening. I think that's the only case where I would want to be in the back of the centipede.
There's no winning in that situation.
Yeah,
No, there's
no.
not.
eating,
I don't think
especially
there's any winning scenario in any kind of centipede of human
Especially
beings. There
because
isn't a centipede.
think
Well, at
about
least
how
if
much
you're at the
shit
front,
those
though.
things produce. If you're at the back, you're gonna fucking be like a balloon of shit.
Drown.
But it's better than having a
Yeah.
6-foot horn in you, or 2 of them, and then a third little one on your taint.
What were the names of those Rocky spin-offs with Michael, what's his
Creed.
name? Creed.
Creed,
So
yeah.
I want to do Creed, but I want to replace the young guy with a Pachycephalosaurus. Right? They're kind of shaped like kangaroos, and they got a 10-inch thick bone plate where their skull should be.
Yeah. The ones that have got sort of big sort of backwards horns out of the back of the heads.
Yeah, those ones with the
Yeah.
dome. Yeah.
What I would like to do Kindergarten Cop
Mm.
because I would love to see a T-Rex go, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?"
Yeah, he's just like
It's not
"Who's
a
your
puma.
daddy,
It's not
and what
at all.
does he do?"
The Pachycephalosaurus
Is that your-
says it's not a
is that
taint.
your lunch? Stop.
that'd be good. That'd be good though.
Forrest
I would
Gump,
watch
and he's
that fucking
somehow-
movie.
You have Forrest
Right?
Gump, and he's somehow the cause of the extinction.
You know what? Forrest Gump, if you replace Tom Hanks with a gimpy velociraptor, that
Yes. For some reason, he started running. Yeah.
A
Right, what, you
velociraptor with a
taking-
wonky eye and
You're talking about like one of the gimpy dinosaurs that they put in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
could work. Right?
Goomba.
I love this concept.
like
This
that.
whole idea of like, let's just put dinosaurs in all this awesome shit because it will be better.
Fuck it.
I like
Dinosaurs and everything. Let's roll. Breaking Bad.
Well-
Let's do it.
You did mention the only example where it doesn't work, which is the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
I love that when they made them start swaying in the freaking in the elevator.
Yeah,
They all start going like that.
it's a good meme.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, now I want to watch that again. It's an awful movie, but for some reason I want to watch it.
It's got nostalgic value.
Driving
Yeah.
Miss Daisy with the Compsognathus as the driver.
You're missing it, Poe. You're missing it. No, right up there yonder, Miss Daisy's the Pygmy Wiggly. I don't know why I fucking remember that.
Somebody clip that.
I haven't
Cloud, if
watched
you're
that
here,
movie
please
for
clip
like
that.
20 years.
Oh, I got it. So do you guys remember a movie with Mel Gibson called The Man with No Face?
Oh, I love that fucking movie. That's such a fucking
Yeah.
good movie.
So replace the kid with a Dilophosaurus.
That's actually on Devil's Angels list. Is The
It's a
Man
good
Without
movie.
a Face? Yeah, it's a really good movie. Not many people know about it, like, which is why it's on the list for Devil's Angels. But he acts so well in that, the character so well. But yeah, there's a lot of movies that would be kind of weird with the dinosaur. Some would be really, really good.
the good, the
RoboCop,
bad,
but
and the T-Rex.
RoboDino.
Mhm.
Get the bad and the T-Rex.
Yeah. need some westerns.
Big T-Rex with a big ass cigar in his mouth and a poncho.
Yeah. You know what? Though it really just come off like Jake from Rattlesnake Jake from Rango. You know.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, dude, any Quentin
Well,
Tarantino
Link-
movie? There you go. All that gore caused by dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's why I was
Just
saying
put a link
you
to a
gotta
little bit of the,
replace Django with a dinosaur, and that movie still works. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jesus, Kenzo.
Snakes on a plane. Just add dinosaurs.
Kenzo's out to pick the most traumatic fucking movies ever made.
Oh
You know what? Fuck it. We'll go with like 8mm with like an Archaeopteryx
Oh
in
my
in
God.
Joaquin Phoenix's role.
Yeah. No,
man.
screw that. The big guy who's in the gimp mask, the leather mask, it's
Right?
a dinosaur in a big ass leather mask
It's got a big
who
old
has
dino
sex with
dome.
the poor girl and then kills her.
I haven't thought about 8mm in a very
The
long
True
time.
Manosaurus show. Let's do
Mm.
that one.
Mhm.
And they're like, Truman, you're a dinosaur.
Do they, are the dinosaurs like fake animatronic dinosaurs put there by the studio, or are they real dinosaurs? They just
See,
make him
now
think-
we're thinking. Now
they just make him think that he lives in a world of dinosaurs.
Wait,
Hollywood
okay.
hire us because we got better fucking ideas than you've had in about 20 years.
does it have to be a movie? Because what about the
No.
show Dinosaurs with an
Ooh.
actual dinosaur? Not the mama, fuck you.
Rips that off.
Not the mama. Yeah, not the snack either.
I'm
Yeah,
the baby, gotta love
let's
me.
do Saved by the Bell, but with dinosaurs.
I think that is just that show, Dinosaurs.
What would Screech be? Screech would have to be like a pterodactyl.
Oh yes, for sure.
Oh,
Casey
definitely,
would
yeah.
have to be a triceratops.
Yeah.
Zach would have to. What would Zach be?
T-Rex.
Oh, Zach would
No.
be. I don't fucking know what Zach would be because he has to be cool, but he has
Yeah.
to like also be.
He's,
You know,
he's
kid,
king of the
I guess.
dinosaurs.
Mm-mm.
He's like a juvenile
Yeah.
T-Rex.
He could be. He could be a T-Rex. Did you
Yeah,
guys ever
yeah.
read a series of books by a guy named Eric Garcia, who also wrote the book Matchstick Men, which the movie with Nick Cage was based on,
Yeah.
that were centered around a dinosaur detective. They were kind of noir books.
Yeah.
So
Hold on,
he
the
published 3 of
detective
them.
Was a dinosaur?
Yeah, so he published 3 of them, and in this world, the 8 species of dinosaurs survived extinction, got smaller, smarter, and started wearing people suits to blend in with the monkeys. Right,
Ooh,
and so it's present day. So some people are people who are completely unaware of this, and some people are fucking dinosaurs wearing skin suits.
Is-
Your main character is a guy named Vincent Rubio, who's a velociraptor, and he's going on these mysteries, and they've all got great names like Casual Rex, Hot and Sweaty Rex, Anonymous
sounds
Rex.
like a Rick and Morty thing.
I've
They're actually pretty
Yeah.
good books.
So
I've never heard of these, but isn't that how we got Hillary Clinton?
Lizard people.
I mean,
right?
kind of.
Yeah.
there was a movie in the 90s with Whoopi Goldberg and
Oh god, that's such
a
a bad
crime
movie.
solving Tyrannosaurus
Oh
Rex.
yeah,
Yes, it's so bad.
dude, they have
Or
some.
the great term butt trumpet.
I remember that butt trumpet. They have some really bad ones. Like, did you ever see that one Adventures in Dinosaur City?
I don't remember that one.
I think it was like an old movie that used to come on freaking Disney Channel, like when you got the free freaking week or whatever, or month from Disney Channel, it would be on there. But yeah, it was Adventures in Dinosaur City, I believe it was called, and it was about this kid that's obsessed with this freaking show with these dinosaurs that walk around in human clothes and talk and stuff like that, and he ends up getting pulled in with a couple of his friends into the thing and meeting the damn dinosaurs and shit. And I remember watching it like dozens of times. I haven't seen it for years. And then there's like We're Back. That was another one when I was a
That's a
kid
good
with
movie.
dinosaurs. Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah,
We got a. How about
Oh, I got it. Sophie's Brachiosaur.
jeez. How about Face Off? But Nicolas Cage switches faces with Velociraptor.
There you go.
What about Tusk?
Tusk.
Right.
Harry Potter, but with dinosaurs. There you go.
Dude, Tarzan, but he's raised by Velociraptors in the jungle.
Oh, that would
You know,
be
it's
good.
actually funny if you continue reading the Burroughs books. Eventually, he makes it to a place called Pellucidar at the center of the earth, where he does fight dinosaurs.
Tarzan?
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
Didn't know that.
I guess Jungle Book also.
Jungle Book.
I put a I put a link to the Whoopi Goldberg movie trailer.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah,
This is
Rex.
bad. Theodore Rex.
Okay, hold on. You might need to play it static because you.
Okay, yeah.
Be a nice bow on the conversation.
I've just realized we're basically just taking the concept of BoJack Horseman and hijacking it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's bring this at the stage. All right.
I don't know if there's music, copyright stuff.
The future's toughest cop is Katie Coltrane.
I'm back.
And now she's getting a new partner.
Dun, 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 dun.
His name is
I've
Teddy.
seen this.
It's a dinosaur.
You two solve this case together.
Oh, what? It's a dinosaur.
New partner, Coltrane?
He's got the style.
I'm here for a new look.
Step right up.
Push the button.
He's a cop.
Mahalo!
You gotta make him look like a real
God.
cop.
I'm too sexy for my clothes.
Oh,
That thing at the table just clacked at me.
He's got horns for you. It's very normal.
He's got the charm.
Hey!
Your mind shut down and your glands have taken over.
And he's got the appetite
You cannot eat our only suspect.
to come out
Yes.
on top.
Boom!
I'm amazing.
New Line Cinema presents
Hey, you think you're gonna get somebody?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Can you just slide your butt? Yeah, that's great.
Like that?
And introducing
Dougie!
Teddy.
Sweets.
They thought they had something here.
Customer.
Theodore Rex. It's a tale you'll never forget.
Yeah, that you're right. That and introducing Teddy is a bit optimistic.
Yeah.
You can tell that those are just like repurposed Jim Henson dinosaur TV show
Mhm.
costumes.
God,
And they
I
just
cringed,
thought, okay, let's make a movie of it.
I cringed no less than 10 times. That was so bad.
I've seen the movie. It's bad.
Yeah, me too. I watched the Riff Tracks version of it.
All right.
Apparently, she couldn't get out of that
the movie.
contract.
And then
Yeah.
Abby put in the private chat the Archer one that he was talking about.
It's just a little glimpse of it. Bearing in mind, they did a whole remake of the pilot episode like this.
Jeez. All right. Let's bring it up.
Why? Why is it the ones from Jurassic Park 3? Those are the worst ones.
Yeah, with the little feathers on its head.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of practical effects, I just remembered the penguin. That man, such good practical effects on his facial stuff.
Oh, and the newest the show.
Mhm.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah, when I went to see the Batman with a mate, I came out afterwards and I said, "Wow, that was probably his best performance ever." And he was like, "Was he in that?" I was like, "Yeah, he was the Penguin."
Yeah,
It was like, "Oh shit!"
so good.
Sort of makes up for the whole bullseye thing in Daredevil, huh?
It makes up for his entire career practically.
Telephone booth. Couldn't make that,
That was
movie
good.
today.
That was good.
Can't make that movie with cell phones.
In Bruges is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, ready for another topic?
Yeah. Go ahead and bring up whatever topic. I'm gonna go through some of the people's choices. Got Jaws.
All right, let me find this really quick.
High school cheerleading. Raptor Rampage.
No, the cheerleaders should be dinosaurs.
Yes, and Charian. Triceratops, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't know it's
Room.
a Triceratops until it gets activated. That's awesome.
The Room. I did not hit her, Mark. Jason T-Rex, yes. There you go. There you go. He's with me. Dino Wars, A New Hope.
Oh God.
Requiem, we already did that one. Let's see. Honey, I Shrunk the Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
X-Files with dinosaurs. All right. Is this it in the chat?
Yeah, I could bring it up too. Give me a second. There we go.
All right.
So this was announced, the declassification of the JFK stuff. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. That's too big font. Anyways, because the JFK files were supposed to be released like back in 2017.
2 years ago.
Well, yeah, they've been getting putted or kicked down the road for many years now. But
right. But the last time that they were supposed to be out was 50 years to the day.
Yeah. And so he has, Trump has his explanation here about why he was recommended to postpone it, and then obviously Biden postponed it. Previously accepted proposed redactions, which was, a bunch of people were replying with, I hope it's better than this, and it's just all like redacted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been ready to go for a while, or it's been in the works for a while, but what does he say here? Continued redaction and withholding of information, blah blah blah, is not consistent with public interest, and the release of the records is long overdue. And although no act of Congress directs the release of information pertaining to RFK and MLK, have determined the release of all records in the government's possession pertaining to each of those to also be in the public interest, which means that all three of them are related. So that's at least one thing that you can glean from that. But obviously, RFK Jr., being close with him, I think he's doing that as a favor.
Well, to me, it was always so stupid that you knew that they were lying when they said it was still in the public good not to show.
Yeah.
The dude's been dead for how long? Everyone who had anything to do with it, even if it was a conspiracy by, they're long gone. Why are you keeping now? You're not keeping any like a confidential informants safe, or you're not.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about, and just really quick, his order was specifically the full and complete release of records relating to the assassination. So nothing redacted, but according to that, I'm assuming nothing redacted, and as well as full and complete release for the other two as well. And the reason I think that they keep kicking the can down the road is because what everybody knows already, which is the CIA was at minimum complicit and at worst directly responsible. And so what kind of shitstorm is that going to bring to the public whenever, the files come out in 15 days or less, I think is what it said. Yeah, 15 days or less for JFK, 45 days or less for the other two. Like, when that comes out and it's like, yeah, the CIA assassinated our president, what are you going to do about it?
So, yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what they're gonna end up saying is that the CIA was the hand on the trigger, but it's not going to tell you why. It's not going to tell you what the other circumstances might have been.
Right.
And not like for JFK's, for instance, right. And I'm not saying anything particular about a demographic of people when I say this, but it is a known fact that he was attempting to remove the influence of AIPAC because it was a foreign influence in our government. He was attempting to get them out because they were taking money from a foreign nation to influence American politics. And so he was in the process of writing up executive orders to that effect when he was shot. There were other circumstances that were around that time too. He was pissing off a lot of fucking people.
A lot of
right?
people
So
in
it's
military-industrial
possible.
complex.
Yeah, it's possible that it could have been any one of them or a collusion of them, and the CIA just pulled the trigger.
Or the
But
CIA
we're not
was
going to
just
hear all the
complicit in
details.
covering it up.
So
Yeah.
the CIA, whoever wrote up this document, isn't going to straight up say, "Oh yeah, we did it,"
Right.
Yeah.
because that would be retarded. But I honestly, I hate this theory that I have. Like, what if it is all just a nothing burger, and they've kept it so secret just to have people get worked up over it?
Well, it's if you ever seen the movie with Kevin Costner, it's basically a documentary, or not a documentary, but whatever, a biopic on the lawyer guy that brought the case against the one dude played by Tommy Lee Jones, and they ended up failing. But that's where the iconic scene of the magic bullet comes from, the one that they parodied on Seinfeld with the magic spit, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And Newman is in the movie too. But the that whole case, basically they couldn't nail the guy on anything because they couldn't nail him, but all the evidence that they presented was like, there's no way in
You're talking about the
physical
Warren Commission, right?
Yeah, there's no way in physical reality that JFK got hit 3 times by the same bullet, and there's no way that if there was a single shooter, there's no way that he fired 3 times in that short period.
You guys didn't see that video that was going around Twitter yesterday?
No.
So someone, I don't know where the hell this came from, but it's like it's another video of the shooting, and it looks like the driver shot JFK, or not the driver, but the guy sitting next to the driver, the one in the passenger.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't see it. I don't see what they're talking about. Like, it doesn't.
I don't know.
But I've seen that
Yeah.
the video you're talking about.
I haven't seen that.
And there's all kinds of issues with it. I mean, starting with the fact that if Oswald was indeed on the 6th floor of the book depository, right, the angle would have been different.
Yeah. Well, the main thing is, it doesn't matter really whether or not they had the hand on the trigger. They 100% covered up or covered for whatever actually happened.
Yeah.
For whatever reason it is, because we know there's beyond a shadow of a doubt there's no way that there was only one shooter.
Yeah, if it's as clean cut as they want us to think it is, they would have had this information available.
Yeah,
you would think.
Well, even the movement of his head when he got shot is incongruent with just one shooter.
And everything is way too
that's
fishy.
why I mentioned the 6th floor. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got rid of the body as quickly as possible so they couldn't do the autopsy, and all this is too fishy. And but you're right about what you said about what actually will be in the document. Probably not anything that's directly
actionable. Yeah.
Well, actionable, but implicating of anybody. But it is possible that something is in there that says, in the interest of national security, this was done in order to blah, 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 right? And these persons should not be held accountable. Whatever. And it's, whatever it is, it's beyond the statute of limitations. But, we're 15 days away, or maybe less, 13 or whatever. I don't remember when it's got announced. But, similar to the whole alien thing, which ended up honestly being a nothing burger, but is the entire populace just going to be like, yeah, we already knew that, shut up? Or are they going to finally wake up and see oh wow, this is depending on what's in it, but are they going to be? Is it going to cause I don't.
Travis, I don't think anybody seriously believes that that JFK was killed by a lone gunman these days. I think it's going to be we already knew.
Yeah.
Like
with the alien thing.
It's not
just think of this. Like when you picture the words "lone gunman" in your head, they have capital letters, right? Because it's such a trope.
Yeah, and quotation marks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just so unlikely.
Yeah, but the especially the now what I'm also curious about something else which I'll get to, but obviously with these other two happening around the same time period, and like in the same similar kind of a circumstance, it implies that all three of these assassinations were related in some way, that he's even putting them all out. But there's something else that came to mind, which was Trump knew, like, once he was president the first time, he had access to these, and so he could have looked over them because he had the top secret access, right? What's the chances that he had copies of these after Biden took over, and that's the reason they raided him, because they didn't want him to have copies of these as proof?
No, they were going to do that anyways.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think
all his documents that he had were legal. Everything was manufactured. All those pictures that they took with like classified, that was all fucking manufactured FBI horseshit.
But if I was him, I would want to retain copies of this stuff,
You
because
think he'd keep that in his house?
it's safest.
No, that's
place.
not this shit. No, you'd bury this somewhere. Somewhere that if something happened to you, like God forbid, you're at a rally and some asshole kid takes a pot shot from a slightly slanted
dude.
roof,
And
right?
think about that.
That it gets released then,
Right,
to the
because
public.
he had already said that he was gonna release this stuff, and so what if that whole thing as well was all orchestrated by the same people? That'd be crazy if that came out.
I think it probably is orchestrated by the same people, but I don't think it's because of the files themselves. I think it's because those same people have been orchestrating shit for the last fucking 70 years.
Yeah, I mean, like the recent assassination attempt on him was so that he wouldn't release it. I mean,
Right. I don't think that's the case at all. I think that there are other reasons that they want to get rid of him. It has nothing to do with those files.
Yeah.
Well, I think even with the release of the information about Robert F. Kennedy and JFK, I don't think a lot of people really care too much about it, because it's been that long and it's sort of in the past, and it's sort of inconsequential at this point.
Like
But
if you found out Bush did
information
9/11.
regarding MLK could cause a lot of trouble.
That one could, yeah, for sure.
The RFK one could be interesting because, like, Junior doesn't think that, I don't know the guy's name, but the guy that they arrested for killing his dad is like, he doesn't think he's the one who did it, because there's
Is that Sirhan, or was that somebody else?
yeah, something like that. The guy has no recollection of anything ever happening. He said he was hypnotized, and like there's all this stuff that points to potential MK Ultra type.
I mean, every one of those guys had fucking like weird shit going on mentally, and they all had copies of Catcher in the Rye, and they all attended certain fucking meetings and classes and shit. So yeah, I mean, there might be something to it.
The RFK guy, the gun that he had only held 8 rounds, but there was something like 13 rounds fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all very fishy, and I'm especially curious to see what comes out of this. But
when you bring up the MK Ultra thing, I gotta bring this up too, is because that a lot of the assassination attempts and attempted assassinations and all that, which I just realized that was a very redundant thing I just said.
Sure.
But you know what I mean. A lot of those guys are all kind of in that same loner weirdo. Doesn't really know anybody. All collect fucking strange ass books about baseball, in kind of ways.
Everybody's got a copy of The Tale of Scroty McBuggerballs.
Right. We know though that this kind of thing is not unheard of. People being turned into weapons, right? You know, if you look into like shit like MK Ultra and the Manchurian candidate stuff and all that, it's not unheard of for this sort of thing to be happening. Now, a lot of the guys I think that we were told were the culprits are probably, you know, patsies or fall guys or whatever. But I'm also looking at modern day. We are drugging the fuck out of our kids. They are watching TikTok and television constantly. I think that they're turning kids into weapons. I think that's what these school shooters are. I think that's why they come out every time there's a major political thing going on, is because they activate one of these fucking kids. I think they're turning people into weapons with fucking Prozac and TikTok.
No, they're definitely a lot more susceptible to any kind of suggestion, and that's not good. More
The devil's like, why did I not bring my tinfoil hat?
Yeah, I knew I was supposed to bring that.
Look, there is a massive correlation between school shooters and the proliferation of SSRI medications. I say medications with massive quotes because it's fucking poison.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, on that note, there's a drug called scopolamine that's been used predominantly by
In Haiti,
gangs like MS-13 throughout Central and South America.
It's used in voodoo rituals too to make zombies.
Yeah, people have been doped up with this kind of stuff, and it makes them highly suggestible, especially if they're already drunk, and then they get a dose of this. So, like, people have been known to, on behalf of cartels, attempt to rob banks and do all sorts of mad shit like this to go out and just shoot people and.
I mean,
that's a
you could
very
just
real
dose
thing.
somebody with, you could microdose somebody with fucking LSD and achieve a similar result.
Yes. Tinfoil beanie. I've been looking for a tinfoil slouchy beanie. If anyone's aware of where you can buy these,
I'll get Sasquatch to make you one.
Don't lie. I know you got that thing lined with tinfoil already.
That's why it itches so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep an eye out for this in the next.
I look
less than
forward
2
to it.
weeks.
So it's supposed to be done. He signed that 2 days ago now. So we
Yep.
got 58 more days until this is supposed to come out.
Well, you got.
Oh, great.
You got
A new
15
star
for the
book.
JFK.
Be a little bit better if he had included the Epstein client list.
I'm still hoping for it.
So
All
you
right.
know, I forgot who was saying it. The client list is whatever. We want the videos.
I mean, we don't.
I don't want to see those videos.
We don't want to see it. We want evidence. We want the evidence to be released, and those with the fucking stomachs can watch it.
I can't contact Tim Pool. He's regular beanies. We're at war. Slouchy beanies will conquer.
We're at civil
regular
war, according to him. It's
Tim
civil
Pool's
war.
kind
It's
of
fourth
illusion.
dimensional civil war.
Did you see Tim Pool's tweet the other day where he's like, he did it. Trans people no longer exist.
Oh, jeez.
It's funny because I see him crying all over the internet.
You should ask him. You should ask, like, anytime that comes up, you should say, like, you know, the argument of how many genders there are. Just say, well, what are they transitioning from and to?
Exactly.
Why is there a need to transition if gender is a construct?
Yeah,
Doesn't make any sense.
it's total nonsense ideology.
It's self-conflicting.
Next up, I want to hit real quick before we go.
Yeah.
Nomi, give us your that article about that guy. We talked about this a little on Sam's, but she's gonna go this out here too.
Closed it. I'll have to.
Oh, you didn't.
I did. I'm sorry.
Hit Control Shift T.
History tabs. There you go.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a minute, guys. It's gonna be a minute.
It's cute.
Did you start sending me memes, Devil?
Oh, I sent you a ton because we forgot memes last week.
Oh,
So
no.
now you're having to.
Okay.
You're getting the punishment.
Well, then
You're all this week.
I'm gonna take a leak before my responsibilities begin.
Oh, well, I found it. So you don't have your responsibility already started. I guess I could just close the ads and just wait for him to show up. Oh, excuse me, unless you want him to. Yeah.
You can present the screen and then I can bring it up.
Yay. Okay. And premiere right here so we can show you guys later the picture. Here we go.
All right. Okay. So this man ate what? Nothing but cheese and beef and butter?
Yep.
For
So he was on a strict carnivore diet, and yeah. So you read the article, and he was on this diet for like 8 months. So he goes to the doctor. So, oh wait, I don't want to show you yet. Carnivore no more. A Florida man in his mid-40s on a meat diet, a dairy-heavy diet, arrived at a Tampa hospital with ooze emanating from yellowish nodes in the palm of his hands, elbows, and the soles of his feet. The man told doctors that he adopted a carnivore diet 8 months, explaining that his daily intake was made up of entire sticks of butter, 6 to 9 pounds of cheese, and hamburger patties. And this is what he walked into the doctor's office and showed him what his results are.
Gosh. Is he literally clogged with butter?
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
is.
It's disgusting.
look
Yeah.
at it. It's so grody.
Let's get a closer look.
Yeah.
Oh, get
But
out
you
of
know
here.
he doesn't have to bust out the lotion bottle anymore.
Oh no.
Oh.
Just
I was
bursted
just thinking,
blisters.
like, he doesn't need any seasoning with his food. He just picks it up.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, that is so gross.
Aaron Laura's like, why the fuck do I have to see this again?
Because you must.
That is so grody. Like I can't imagine eating anything that would have that kind of effect on you.
But I think it's just like the cheese
I was
and
gonna
like
say, I think where he went wrong is the cheese.
yeah,
So
Because-
this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
American cheese I could see. That'd be a problem.
It's Velveeta.
Oh,
He was eating
that's
Velveeta.
plastic. That's literally plastic.
Oh no,
There-
I don't think he was eating Velveeta. Let's read the rest of the article. Actually, cardiologist diagnosed the man with zenithalisma, a condition caused by high cholesterol levels or other fats in the blood.
How the
Yeah.
Oh God, Kenzo, I was just gonna say this. That's another reason why people don't want a hand job from Melanie Mac.
Self
Ew.
lubricate.
Yeah.
Ew, that's disgusting.
That joke got made earlier too. Was just like, I mean, there are other YouTubers who eat
Hold
the
on.
same shit.
This
Well,
this is a
yeah,
Florida man following this diet. How do we know this wasn't
Well, and
Jay?
he's eating 6 to 9 pounds. He's eating 6 to 9 pounds of cheese and
Nice.
burgers a day.
Yeah, he's
That-
like, I'm eating all this cheese, this butter, this meat, and also 60 pounds of meth every
The-
day.
This could
This
be
is-
Jay or
This isn't
Ryan.
a diet because everyone assumes that when you do a keto diet, that means you can just eat nothing but stacks of steaks all day. No, you still have a calorie count. You still have a certain amount you're able to eat. You exceed that, it doesn't matter if you're only eating cheese and beef. You're gonna freaking gain weight because you're putting too many calories in. You still
Yes.
have a set.
Exactly.
From my
Yes.
experience of keto and carnivore, you lose a massive amount of your appetite. Like you're just not hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Satiety is a big function of the effectiveness of those diets.
You just need to poop more than you eat.
Yeah, maybe because he's like backed up. He's lactose intolerant, so he hasn't shit
well,
in like 8 months.
He's all poop. I forgot how.
That butter
Keto
will
works,
just-
carnivore
was-
works. For some
'Cause-
people, vegan works. It all works. But if you go mental with it,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Yeah, I
Could you imagine trying to eat 6 pounds of cheese in a day?
no. Hell no.
How the fuck are you doing that?
I have trouble with 1 pound of cheese. you know?
Yeah.
This guy must have
And I
been
love
eating, like,
cheese.
6,000
Not that
calories
much.
a
I have a
day.
problem with 3 ounces.
Everything in moderation.
Like keto didn't work for me. I put every bit of effort I could into it. It wasn't working for me. It seems like low calorie does. I just have to put in more exercise. I have been, and I'm losing again. I'm real happy about that. But yeah, I couldn't imagine this diet. Even when I was on keto, I didn't like to eat that much beef. I like to mix with pork and chicken and shit, and I didn't eat practically any cheese, and I stayed. I don't like butter. Like I like cooking with butter, but I don't like eating raw butter. Like
that's one of the aspects of dieting that ends up getting probably millions of people fleeced out of their money from personal trainers and supposed dietitians telling them what to do. But the reality is not every diet works for every person. And
people have different metabolisms.
Exactly. And that's a harsh truth because it requires people to do a little bit of research and a little bit of effort to try and find out what works for them. And that's generally not what people like.
Yep.
I want to know what the plan is right now. Do this, get this result. Well, sorry, it just doesn't really work that way.
On a similar note, speaking of like, the customization problem is ChatGPT. I recently asked, so I've been doing kind of a similar workout for a couple of years now, and just like 3 times a week. And recently I was watching a video on like why you should, have, a varied, put some variety into it so that you're working different muscle groups.
Yeah.
And I just went to ChatGPT and I said like how old I was, how much I weigh, and then like how much I work out, what workouts I do, what kind of equipment I have access to, just like, and then I asked, can you give me a balanced workout? And it came up with this whole thing, and I was like, oh wow, I don't need a personal trainer. It's easy. So you can get like customized, and I'm sure you can do it for diet stuff too. Like try, ask it what you can do, and then try it for a couple weeks, come back with the feedback and be like, well, this didn't quite work, or maybe this did, or whatever, and get feedback. So I think it'd be a great tool for that, for anybody interested in that.
Yeah. I mean, I've completely eliminated gluten and sugar out of my diet, but I don't think I'm going to be oozing out of my palms. But if I get to there, I'll be like, guys, you'll never know what happened.
We will.
I've got real Butterfingers now.
Nobody lays a hand on my Butterfingers.
Yes. Somebody please make that meme with Bart.
Kratos, you didn't. Go ahead.
Huh?
Well, I was going to continue to read the article. It says like it was painless. I was like, well, yeah, like one day you're just, biting a chunk of a block of butter, and next thing you see is like it oozing out of your palm of your hands, and you give yourself a stroke down there.
He's eating the butter, and he accidentally bites his finger because he thought it was more butter.
That happens. I'm not even gonna say it's too easy of a joke. I was gonna say that happens to Dermy, but it's just
So
too easy of a target.
This could be either a hero or a villain origin story.
Oh,
right. It could be a very icebreaker. You walk up to some chick at the bar and you're like, look, I'm trying to come up with a cheesy pickup line, but just shake my hand.
The yellow dude from Sin City. This is him.
That yellow bastard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kratos, you did not have to clip that, damn it.
I didn't. It's Cloud. Although I asked him to.
Sure.
Hey, I don't make the rules. I just come up with them and enforce them.
But yeah, basically that's what this guy did. He's just chomping some butter.
Nomi, though, you make a point about the origin story thing too. I've been looking to kind of fill out a bit more of the rogues gallery for my character Jizzman, and so far all I've got is Reservoir Tip. I mean, he's got a sidekick named Swallow.
Of course.
What if that is why
he looks just like Shadowhawk?
Well, he definitely swallowed one butter stick too many.
right?
What if that is why the Simpsons are all yellow?
I'm just kind of picturing like a Willy Wonka scenario in which this guy's walking around without a shirt, just going up to strangers saying, "Hey, taste me."
He goes out on the beach. He goes out on the beach, and you start smelling popcorn, like just
Oh.
as he
Or
toasts.
or if he's like, or someone has like dry ass popcorn, like, oh man, my popcorn's dry, and he just like lifts up his shirt. He's like, here's my nipple.
Oh God, we're done. We're done with that. To the memes. To the memes.
Are
you back, Static?
Oh no! I
And
killed
you'll
Samuel. I killed Samuel. And he went mute.
Oh man, that was rough. I was coughing and everything.
Oh God, it's so gross. It's still in my head.
Static's like, I'm back, but I fucking wish I wasn't.
In a world of buttery imagination.
I can't believe it's not butter.
All right.
It's man butter.
Oh,
hand churned.
All right. Here we go. Grody man.
Counselor Troy.
Fart jokes are never get old.
They're like little trumpets.
That's a relief.
Who created this? Who did that? That was amazing.
Oh, this one.
Oh,
Who made that one? I want to know.
Oh, I don't know.
No
I
idea.
just grab them.
That's a lot of gas.
Yeah, it's in that enclosed space.
It's just
the duck. All right. Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Kids are burning bright, organ trucks nowhere inside, budget cuts, hydrants dry, no water in supply. Hearst fire, Kenneth fire, Eaton fire, please retire, climate change, rains, the LA fires are not contained. Burn, baby, burn! Darren Bass is on the scene, rejecting almost everything. Smelt fish, droughts and wind. This is all Trump's fault again. Transgenders fighting fires. DEI, that's not satire. Forest dry, flames are hot. California, say goodbye. I didn't start the fire. No, I didn't light it and refused to fight it. I didn't start the fire. That's misinformation. Get an education.
The soy voice is on point.
This is pretty accurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the Nancy Pelosi. There's another one that's from Nancy Pelosi that's pretty funny. Shock will probably be pissed he missed it.
Did you see the same version of that basically, but with the Trump and JD Vance pasta thing?
No.
No.
Hold on, let me find it.
I did see a thing with Trump and JD telling the pastor to shut the fuck up a bunch of times. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
All right.
Can anyone tell me what these are? Like, they're not love handles, right?
Those little honey pot handlebars are the reasons the back rubs turn into babies. Those right there are the reason that any grown man has ever stepped foot into a Michael's, Joann's, or a Hobby Lobby. That's the yeah, the good, the oh right, and the giggity. That's the reason why grown men understand that there's 27 different varieties of the color white. There's eggshell white and there's cream. We painted our bathroom bone. Because of somebody with those tiger stripe cinnamon buns, my Jeep turned into a minivan. Some of us had to sell our Harleys after the second baby, and those are the only handlebars we get to hold on to now. Is the baby maker, the soul snatcher, and like 98% of the reason why I tell my buddies I can't hang out on the weekend. It's the reason I have 2 kids. That's the reason I can't quit my job, and that's the reason I've ever put together a Lego set.
All that the
Very
female
true.
tenderloin.
Very true.
What else you got?
Facts.
Where's that one that Cloud made?
They're coming up.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's stage.
How was school today? Good. What'd you do?
I don't remember anything.
Not a single thing.
No.
Would you
but
stare at a wall all day, you think?
But I do remember one thing. I had an accident
You did.
in my pants.
Right.
When I went, I was like, "Ooh, maybe that's a giant fart," and I was like, "Nope, that's poop."
Hey, we all been there, buddy.
We've all been there, my kid.
That's a good clip.
Never trust a fart. Never.
Oh God.
I am fart. You guys seen that video?
I am
No.
fart. Hear me roar.
No, there's
Oh,
like
I wonder if that's like Butterman. Like if he takes a fart, if he just shits a stick of butter or something.
Oh,
No,
you're
it's-
just really trying to make me sick, aren't you? No, God.
I'm kind of getting hungry. It's weird.
Talk to the last
involuntary.
girl at the club at 2:30 a.m. Okay.
You're gonna live with me now. I'm gonna take care of you. Cause I love you. Oh, I love you, Chuck. I love you.
Let's be real. Like Chunk was the last guy at the bar.
Oh, geez. Oh.
Oh, shit, I can't find his clip. I think it might have been
Nuked.
might have been eradicated.
There's this video of it's like a TikTok or something. There's this Asian guy who's like blocking the door, and
Philip Chan, yeah.
yeah, that guy. And this guy comes up and he says, "Let me through," and he goes, no. He says, "Who are you?" And he says, "I am Fart." And he goes, "Okay," and he lets him through. And then on the back of him is a sign that says "poop" or something. When he accidentally lets him poop through.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
Mr. Hegseth, are you attracted to obese Hawaiian women with a below normal IQ?
Hell no.
No, Senator.
Mr. Hegseth, are you aware that I used the potty all by myself today?
No,
I love
Senator.
this.
Mr. Hegseth, you seem to be pretty fertile. If confirmed, would you commit to putting a baby in me?
Oh wow.
No, Senator.
Mr. Hegseth, are you saying under oath that you refuse to impregnate a portly Hawaiian retarded woman, even if she can use the potty all by herself? Mr. Hegseth,
is so
are you
good.
attracted?
Wow. I praise AI. It was a gift from the gods.
I'm gonna curse AI for that.
Oh God, she got what she deserved.
Yeah. But she can use the potty all by herself, so.
I watch them, watch them use
Mhm.
that as like some sort of reason to ban AI, though.
Oh, God. This duck is so fucking gay.
Dude,
I'll have you know that it's the most fabulous duck in the
dude, no, you're just mad that that duck has swag. That is a black duck.
That's one silly goose.
Oh God.
Nice. It's
pronounced
almost
it
like
wrong.
it knows it's a duck and it's
Yeah.
taking a piss out of the other ducks because they don't know they're ducks.
Dude, Richard Simmons got reincarnated as a duck.
I mean, look, if it looks like a gay duck and it walks like a gay duck, I mean,
keep it away from Dermy.
Oh, I love this one.
You really do that?
I ain't did nothing. He just lying.
I said you rub your butthole on my headrest. You do. You lift your tail up.
Oh, you lying.
No, you lift your tail up and you rub your butthole on the headrest.
I can't do that.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
I can't.
You're not supposed
Yes,
to.
I can.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
I'm sorry.
You're not.
Sorry.
That was good.
I love those talking dogs ones.
Yeah.
There's so many of them as well now.
I can't do that.
Oh yeah. Old PETA just can't help themselves.
Fuck PETA is so fucking hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
That's good.
I want to go play Red Dead now.
I mean, that's how I do it.
Oh, right.
I need you to make me sticks of butter. I need my cheese now. I ain't waiting any longer. I'm amped up on 6 pounds of meat.
Okay, this is that Nancy Pelosi scene one. Oh.
Inauguration day already. I was just coming up with a scheme.
Where's her
I
walker?
planned to steal this whole election, but now all I can do is scream. Trump's gonna ruin all the genders as the Democrat Party made. Say goodbye to all the legals and farewell to all my insider trades. It's just another MAGA Monday. No! We should do it Friday. Or even George Floyd Day. I better start to drink day. Just another MAGA Monday.
Alright, we don't have to listen to the whole thing. Alright, I think we have a couple more. Just one or two. I put the cloud one in there too after it's just me saying stupid shit.
I don't know what this is, but I don't know if I want to either.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Some people are scared to enter the back door. It's an area many have yet to explore. Front door might be nice and easy, but the back door can be just as breezy. The back door might seem dark and scary, but there's no reason to be wary. The back door might be overgrown and bushy,
That's my
so
favorite
sometimes
part.
you have to be.
What?
I've got a similar one actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the same person.
Yeah, I think we did a one the other day. It might be the same the other week.
The polish it.
Oh no. This was Where Can I Dump My Load? That was the other book.
Yeah. Hold on, I posted this a few days ago. Let me find it.
All right, go ahead.
Extra pushy. Just shove those bushes to the side and let the back door open wide. Without much use, that back door might need some extra juice. Don't be alarmed if it has a smell. Just be sure to wash it well.
Obvious.
All your friends use the back door. The front door can be such a bore. Entering through the back door can be exciting. You won't know until you've tried it. So the next time you have to decide, just use that back door and come inside.
These are the books in our kids' school libraries.
He looks so triumphant as well.
I put the link in the private chat there. It's just, I think it's the same woman, but
all right.
This one's pertaining to
I'm
Cloud.
just going through what Devil's given me, and then I'll get those after that.
Yeah.
Mine's pertaining to Cloud though.
Okay.
Oh, this one's good.
One, and I am very
Yeah.
mother-in-law. She entered illegally to the country, and she lives in a street 4, number 47, apartment D. I am very, very concerned. That's right behind the green apartment. I have nothing bad happened to her. The gate is always open. I don't have any dogs either. Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
Jesus.
And I am very, very
Classic.
Very scared for my mother-in-law.
I saw another video that was just like that early today where, like the ice raids have started.
Yeah.
And a guy was talking about his friend. His friend was stood right next to him.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. He was just talking about all of his details, where he lives and everything. He's like, oh, man, he's so illegal, man.
Speaking of butter, this one kind of fits with the whole thing.
It does fit with the butter. Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She broke him.
Classic.
Oh, what is this?
Is it the cell shade one now? Yeah, this pertains to last week. Last week we had a funny moment with a video that Toasty suggested to us, and we all kind of saw the same thing from it. And so this week he made this. It's very good. Okay, and bring it up. There you go. Sorry, I was looking at something.
Vegeta, let's do this. I didn't want to have to resort to
no.
this again. Fusion.
I think he noticed now. Joshua Tree.
That is so accurate.
I know.
Joshua Tree.
It's so creepy.
I think he noticed me.
We're sure that isn't just James.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the butt baby of James and Dan Bask.
Yeah,
he already has long hair. I mean, what part of that is Dan Bask?
Watch the whole video because it's much more apparent the longer you watch.
Yeah.
All right, and here is Cloud clipping me doing the driving Miss Daisy thing. You're missing it, Poe. You're missing it. No, right up there yonder, Miss Daisy, the Pygmy Wiggly. I don't know why I fucking remember that. Yeah.
Is that you?
I'll be using that.
Nice.
All right. And then I'll show the regular memes here. Let's see. Just got a couple of those. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. All right. First one.
Oh, fuck you. That song's stuck in my head now.
Oh. How to pick up Mexican girls.
Illegal.
All right. Then we got. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't even realize this. Realized that the Joker and the Penguin were really in them together. Nice.
Gosh. Danny DeVito looks so different when he was younger.
I know, huh? All right, then we got.
I kind of forgot he was in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have too many lines in it. That's why I don't, or any at all. Maybe I can't remember.
Barely in
Well, I just remember Nurse Ratched, Jack Nicholson, and the big Indian dude.
Yeah. I just hope an obese lesbian woman of color reaches us before the white man.
Jesus.
What are you,
modern
white savior?
Modern cinema.
Yeah.
All right, then we got. Let's see this one. I've actually done that joke.
Benanes.
Maybe all men have done that joke before. All right, couple more. Okay, I
Yeah.
already did that one. Oh, here's
Jeremy
one.
would still eat it the long way.
He would. All right. Triple vax and ready to fight in the mini stroke. Fucking climate change.
That's so good.
It's very true. Very true. All right. Then we got, what's this one? Okay, those are both. What is this? All right. I think that's the last one. All right. So let's close this thing down. Get ready and hit the bell. All right, last call. Let's go around the horn. Tell everyone where they can find you. What?
Hold on. Before you do that, did you see the link I posted in private chat?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were going to do the private chat one. Go ahead and bring that up, Static. Almost forgot about those.
One sec. Oh, yes. This is so good.
Either way, get your drinks in now, folks, because we're not going to be on for much longer.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I learned that racism is passed down generations.
Yeah, I love
so
this.
it's internalized, which makes sense. I was walking home. It was late at night, and this black guy walks towards me. And instinctively, I grab my purse, even though logically, I know he's not for sale.
That's good.
He did steal my wallet, though.
Yeah, I noticed she's wearing rings on her middle and pinky, but not her ring finger there. So.
Mm-hmm. I'll race you.
Okay, and then Kratos has the last. I don't know if it's the same girl, but
I think it is. I think it might be the same author too.
it's very possible. Could be his kind of niche is making those kind of dirty books.
You can stop it after she finishes reading it because she goes on and talks about it after.
Okay. Polish it everywhere.
Yeah, it's about Cloud.
Everywhere. A new release by Brad Goss. Polish it on a train. Polish it in the rain. Polish it in the sink. Polish it. Boy, it stinks. Polish it in the park. Polish it after dark. Polish it in the store. Polish it on the floor. The dog's like, oh, so just me.
Red Rocket,
Polish
Red
it at
Rocket.
the mall. Polish it on the wall. Polish it in the school. Polish it like a fool. Polish it in a tent. Polish it. Now it's bent. Polish it in the gym. Polish it next to Tim. Polish it at the bank.
Yes,
Polish it in a tank. Polish it in the zoo. Polish it on a shoe. Polish it on the street. Polish it on the seat. Poor squirrel. Polish it behind the door. Polish it everywhere like never before. So fun
There, you
fact
can pause
about
it. That has multiple meanings because there's the obvious, jack off, but also you could pronounce it as pile of shit. I don't know which one I was going for in most of those.
Cloud, that is you. Just accept it. All right. Now we got all the memes done. Let's go around the horn, tell everyone where they can find you, what you're going to be doing this week. We'll start off down with Nomi. What do you got going on, Nomi?
So tomorrow or later today, Saturday, I have a stream with Sevi and Smooth the DJ. We're playing Marvel Rivals. And then come Monday, I will be on Moonskull for Call of Cthulhu. I might go live on Sunday on my Kick channel. But yeah, just follow me at No Mood Without You, and you can see where and when I go live.
Cool. Everyone follow her. Everyone's ats will be down in the description. I need to add Static and Kratos in there because I made the stream way early and I know they were gonna be on yet. Abby, what are you got going on this week and where can people find you?
Hi, Devil. I'm probably gonna be on the usual channels, or mostly one, Tombies. I'll probably be there on either Tuesday, definitely on Wednesday and Thursday for our gaming streams, and then I'll be back here on Saturday.
Nice.
Very good. Good cheerio.
Next up, we got Static 2020.
Yeah, you can find me on my channel, Static 2020. Tomorrow might be streaming Marvel Rivals with Shaka Zulu. And then Saturday, Chatterday with who knows what shenanigans that will be. Also Sunday, putting out an invite. Me, Shaka Zulu, and Dom H will be watching playoff football. We'll just be watching it through a Discord. So if you want to join us for that, just hit me up on Twitter. And then Monday, we got Monday Night Bloodbath, where we're going to be going over Trump's biggest hits from his first week back in office.
Biggest hits?
His biggest hits.
I was gonna say he's touched a lot of tits, so I mean,
nothing wrong with having the biggest hits.
Yeah.
Nancy.
I mean, we could talk about his biggest hits too, I guess.
It's the only place Nancy hasn't beat.
If you're playing Marvel Rivals, hit us up.
What was that?
If you're playing Marvel Rivals, hit us up. We'd love to have you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I told Shock I'd be there tomorrow if he needs me. So.
Oh, sweet.
Even though I suck, so.
I haven't played it. I gotta go through the whole fucking thing. And then Thursday we got the weekend pregame where I don't know what we're talking about, but it will probably be cringy. And
you'll see me there. All right. Next up, Kratos El Gratos. What do you got going on?
Hey, so tomorrow we have the normal movie night with Cloud. Static, did you guys do a poll to pick the movie?
No,
no worries.
I slept through the first 20 minutes of Ballbusters.
So I'll let you five choose it from these four. Between Last Action Hero, Rambo First Blood, Beverly Hills Cop, and The Last Starfighter. Devil, what's your pick?
Oh shit, those are all good. For Cloud,
yeah,
I would say go with the either Last Action Hero or Last Starfighter. I think those would be good for Cloud.
All right, Sam.
First Blood.
Static.
What did you watch last week?
Jackie Chan in Who Am I?
First Blood.
Okay, 2 for First Blood. Abe.
I'm gonna go with Last Starfighter as well. I don't think a lot of people have really actually seen that.
2 for Last
Cool
Starfighter.
thing.
Nomi?
What was the question?
Pick a movie. Last Action Hero. Actually, just pick between Last Starfighter and First Blood.
First Blood.
All right, First Blood it is. We'll watch that with Cloud tomorrow. Oh yeah, here's the link to the Discord if you want to share that for my thing. That's the Fellowship Discord. We'll be watching it there sometime tomorrow evening-ish, whenever Cloud is free, and then we'll be on Chatterday after that.
All right. Paste that in the thing for you guys. There we go. Join the Fellowship Discord. And then Samuel, what do you got going on? What you gonna be doing this week?
Same shit as usual, man. So we've got Screaming Into the Void later this evening, or afternoon, or wherever the fuck you're at in the world. We're gonna probably be getting into some of the, executive order stuff this week, but let's not forget that the Davos conferences also happened this week.
Yes.
So we're gonna probably touch on some of that stuff as well. I might have a little bit more information about brain organoids if you're out there listening, Sasquatch, that may come up. We'll see. it's just to make you uncomfortable. And then you can find me over on Exiled Lands 2 probably later tomorrow night. On Monday, I'll be on Out of the Renaissance Nerds channel for Mellow Mondays. I'm taking next fucking Friday off. I will not be doing Abyssal Musings or Beelzebub next Friday, but I will be back the following week. And coming up.
Also, forgot about this quick shout out to True Pop Culture. We're going to be watching that Spider-Man Abomination next week, and probably commenting on that with Mr. Bug. So keep an eye out for that.
Nice. As far as myself, we will not be having a Get Ranked this week. I have the list already. I need to find the people for it, but I've got some plans I've got to do, so I just don't have the time to do it this Tuesday, but we will be back with that the next Tuesday after that. Me and the guys, we are getting Make Me a Sandwich ready, so that should be coming up here soon after we get everything sussed out, everything determined. And then also, Devil's Angels will be back here shortly. It has to be revamped. We're redoing it. We're changing it up. People just weren't really happy with the long video formats and stuff, so we're really got to find a way to cut it down and make it work. But I still want to keep that going, so keep a watch out for that. And yes, thank you to everybody for coming on my panel and my regulars hanging out with me, and thank you to the chat for coming on here and spending time with us, being part of the conversation. You're always welcome here at our pub, and we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
All that butter.